Today we are going to talk about that 8051, the block transfer programs. Here I am going to explain how we are going to transfer the 10 bytes of data from the memory location 20H to 30H, because within that internal memory itself we are going to transfer the data. So internal memory address is we are representing in 8 bits, because we already know about that. So now I will explain clearly about how we are going to transfer the data from 20H to 30H, because it is an 8-bit microcontroller. We all know about that, but now each and every memory location we can able to store only 1 byte of data. So if I want to transfer the 10 bytes of data from the 20H memory location to 30H, means I am going to take 10 consecutive memory locations to transfer 10 bytes of data, because I already said that within that one memory location we can able to store only the 1 byte of data. Here I am going to take a 10 byte location, for example 20H to 29H, totally 10 bytes, totally 10 memory locations, so 10 bytes of data. Here we are going to transfer the data from the 20H to 29H, the address location, to the 30H to 39H address locations. I will explain you how we are going to transfer the data from one memory location to another memory locations. The first of all, I initiate that here the 20 value is move into R0 registers. Do you know why I particularly moving this 20H value inside the R0 registers? Because we are going to transfer the data from 20 to 30, okay, consecutive, transfer the data from 20 to 29 consecutive memory location to 30 to 39 consecutive memory locations, because 20 to 29 we are having 10 bytes of data. So 10, I already said that it is a 10 bytes of data. We are going to move the 10 bytes of data to 30 to 39, that's all. Okay, here I moved the 20H value to the R0 register, so R0 equal to 20. So here I am going to move the 30 value to the R1 register, so R1 value equal to 30. Here I am going to initiate R7 equal to 0H. Do you know that 0A represents the values, 0A, it is a hexadecimal values. The decimal value of 0A is 10, because we are going to transfer the data from 10 consecutive memory location to another 10 consecutive memory locations. So that's why here I initiate a 0A value on R7 registers, okay, because I am going to create the loop. Then only I can able to transfer the data from the consecutive memory locations. At first, here at R0, we already know about that. At R0 means at 20. So we are going to here, after execution of these instructions, we are going to transfer the data from the address location of 20 to accumulator. So the values which is present inside the 20H address locations, it is transferred to the accumulators. Okay, now the same value we are going to move inside the R1 registers. Now I will clearly explain. Here A register, here at R0, then in this place I am going to represent at R1. We know the value of R0. At R0 means at 20, because already we know that the 20 is transferred to the R0 registers, then the 30 is transferred to the R1 registers. So these are, now I am going to transfer the data from the address location of 20 to accumulator. Then after that I am going to transfer the data from the accumulator to the address location of 30. Okay, that's all. I am going to now, after execution of these two instructions, I successfully transferred the data from the location of 20H to 30H. Okay, after now I successfully transferred only 1 bytes of data from R0 to R1. Okay, but in that question itself they said that we are going to transfer the 10 bytes of data. So I need to increase the value of R0 and R1. If you increase the value of R0 means this value 20 is increased into 21, then increase R1, the 30 is increased into 31. Okay, now we are going to transfer the data from the address location of 21 to accumulator, then accumulator to 31. Okay, every time we are going to increase the value of R0 and R1, then only, because we are going to transfer the data from 20 to 30. After that we need to increase these two address memory locations. We get 21 then 31. Now we are going to transfer the data from 21 to 31. After that we are going to simultaneously increase that R0 and R1. We are getting the address location of 22 and 32. Okay, now we are going to transfer the data from 22 to 32, then 23 to 33. Likewise we are going to transfer the data, consecutive data, from the address location of 22 29 to 32 39. Okay, here I am going to use the accumulator as the intermediator. I am not straight away transferring the data from the address location of 20 to 30. Okay, the first of all I transfer the data from 20H memory location to accumulator, then accumulator to 30H memory location. After that I increase the value of R0, so it's become 21, then R1, if I increase the R1 it will become 21H. After that I am going to do the same operation again and again. The same thing I am going to repeat again. I am going to transfer the data from 21 address location to accumulator, then accumulator to 31. Likewise we are going to transfer the data from 29H to 30H. Okay, so each and every time we need to increase the value of R0 and R1. Okay, I created the loop, because we need to transfer the data from the address location 22 29 to 32 39. We already know about that. So 10 times we need to execute the loop. So I initiate the loop here, that 0A represents 10. The 10 value is moved inside the R7 register. 0A we are represented in hexadecimal. So the 0A, I already said that it is a hexadecimal notation. The decimal notation of this 0A is 10. Okay, so don't here decrease the value of R7 if the condition is satisfied. For example, jump no 0. Here we are each and every time we are going to decrease the value of R7. Initially the R7 value is 10. Okay, so now this value is not 0, so we are going to decrease the value of R7. Now that values it become from it will become 9. Okay, then we are going to jump. If this condition is satisfied, we are going to jump from this location to again this location. We already know that we increase the value of R0 and R1. Now we are going to increase the value of R0 and R1. We are going to decrease the value of R7 every time, because whenever the R7 is 0, this loop it will become stop. Okay, because this condition is not satisfied, we are going to execute the next instruction. If this condition is satisfied, then only it will jump to this location. If it is not satisfied, it will straight away go to the next location. So okay, that is the end of the programs. That's why I am telling each and every time we are increasing the value of R0 and R1. Okay, so at the same time we are decreasing the loop. Do you know why I am decreasing the loop? I am going to transfer the data from 20 to 29 to memory location to 30 to 39. We already know that. Okay, so we are going to every time after transfer the data, okay, we are reduce the value of R7. Okay, if you completed the 10 memory locations, definitely the R7 it will become a 0. So this loop it will be over. At the same time we transfer the data from the address location of 20 to 29H to 30 to 39H with the help of accumulators. Now the program is stopped here. Okay, so we successfully at last we transfer the data from 20H to 30H. Okay, thank you for watching the programs. If you have any doubt, you can ask with me. Thank you.